Okay, Bob Sims and Lyman Breyer back at the Juneau Douglas High School Gymnasium. And as we were going over those scores, we actually had two losers bracket games, Lyman. As the 11th between Cake and Cluckwan, that means Cluckwan is gone in 2, and they were in the championship game last year, so they're out. And the 2:30 game in the C bracket with Petersburg defeating Huna. Huna is also out, so that's the teams that played for the championship last year. They're both going to watch the rest of this tournament from the sidelines. So
that's games that you don't want to be in this year.
Yep, so those are definitely, that's an interesting development. So we will obviously have a new winner in the Class C, and we will even have 2 new teams in the finals for Class C, as both Huna and Cluckwan are gone from this tournament. Of course, there was quite a roster turnover for Huna, as I believe, 5 or 6 of those players retired after, including Hutton and Dibdall and Starbird and Noonan. So they had a different team. And then we know for Cluckwan, of course, that they didn't have a couple of their big guys that were not able to come down. Plus, I don't know for sure if Steve Fossman was able to play in that basketball game today or not. And he definitely would have made a difference in the scoring. So we're ready for Class B action, and it'll be Mike Mills along with Russell Dick, Travis Dibdall. And the tap is going to be battled for it. It's still on the floor, and it's going to be controlled by Haines. And oops, I think they threw the girls' ball. So are we going to re-jump it?
It was a great big ball that they threw out there.
Oh, one of those.
A training ball that doesn't bounce.
All right, one of those 16-inchers. So the fans get a
chuckle.
Good laugh at that. And referee Tom
now they're going to
Sipperman
re-jump,
says,
and Haines says, no, we don't want to re-jump. We got that ball.
That's right. So they say, we're going to re-jump it.
Yeah, Travis Dibdall wants his full 20 minutes, 4 seconds win off there.
So Jeff Charmbrock will be jumping against Mike Mills. They kind of look at each other and laugh and slap hands. So the tip goes up again, and this time it's controlled by Mike Mills into the backcourt to Nate Armstrong. Off to Russell Dick, right point. Down inside, comes back out on top to Travis Dibdall. Dibdall to Nate. Strong, shots up, basket's good, and we're going to have a foul. I think it's going to be on Jesse McGraw. Yes, Jesse McGraw picks up the first personal foul as Nate Strong immediately goes right to the basket. And Lyman, in the past, we've certainly seen Mr. Strong put up some amazing performances in this gymnasium and gold medal.
We absolutely have. He's amazing. We've seen over 40 points several times.
Shot is up by Strong and good. He gets the first 3, and Huna leads by a score of 3-0. Jesse McGraw will bring it across the timeline. Drives down the lane, jump stop off to DeWitt. Stuart DeWitt goes around to pick by Frisky inside to Charmbroy. He dishes it off, shots up, and no good. Battle for it. Tipped up once by Frisky, no good. Battle for it. Shots put up and good by number 42.
Luke Dunbar.
Is Luke Dunbar.
Either Luke or Luck. They've got Luck.
Oh, that's right. I think it's Luck.
Luck.
And a bounce off of Travis Dibdall's foot and out of bounds, and it'll be out of bounds to Haines. So here comes Stuart DeWitt across the timeline. Bounce pass to Charmbroy. He's the big kid being worked on by Mike Mills. He's out at the 3-point line looking for someone to pass to. He'll dribble it to the top, hands it off to DeWitt, back to Jesse McGraw. They go down on the post to Frisky. The ball bounced off of his foot, and it's picked up on a turnover by Nate Strong. Here comes Nate across the timeline to Russell Dick. Russell, DeWitt knocks the ball loose and can't quite save it. Great hustle that time by...
Same hustle we've seen in past years.
That's for sure. As Stewart anticipated that pass, knocked it high and away, but couldn't control the basketball. So Strong working on Jesse McGraw. Backs him into the lane. Dribble, we got a travel call. A little slide of the pivot foot that time by Nate Strong. So another turnover for Huna. 3-2 the score. Here comes Stuart DeWitt across the timeline for Haines. Down inside to Frisky. Frisky over Russell Dick. Fade away, no good. Battle for it. Dunbar tips it once, no good. And the rebound comes down to Travis Dibdall. Travis will bring it up across the timeline off to Strong. Strong pulls up for 3. Back rim, no good. Battle for the rebound. Mills tips it. Dibdall tips it. Dibdall shoots the 3 and knocks it down. Nice shot by Travis Dibdall. And Huna, on the strength of 2 3-pointers, leads by a score of 6-2. They go down in the post to McGraw. And we're going to have a whistle and a foul. I believe it's going to be on Mike Mills. So Mills is going to get called for the holding foul. That's going to be his first personal foul, and going to the free throw line will be Andrew Frisky.
This is going to be an entertaining game.
These guys like to get up.
Regardless of who wins it, fans ought to enjoy this one.
Yep. First free throw by Frisky is up and good. And as you said, these guys get up and down the floor. In fact, the last time Nate Strong played against Haines was 2 years ago when they played in the championship game, and Strong had 51 points and 27 rebounds, and Haines still won the basketball game. But he had one of the greatest individual performances I think I've seen.
What
Shots
a
up
shot.
and good as Frisky gets it to hang on the rim. Shot goes up and good. 6-5 the score. Dibdahl drives, gets around Charnboy, and lays it up and good. As these two teams will flat get up and down the floor, and they shoot lots of threes. 8-5. McGraw goes to the baseline. Uh-oh. And he runs into big Mike Mills, and Mike goes, "You're not going very far," but unfortunately that's going to be 2 fouls now on Mike Mills. So Mills picks up his second, and McGraw goes baseline, reverse layup. Oh, great defensive play by Travis Dibdahl. He knocks it loose, picked back up. There's DeWitt for 3, over and off. Battle for the rebound. Dibdahl runs it down in the corner for Huna. Outlet pass to Strong. Here comes Strong, working on Frisky, and we're going to have a holding foul, and it's going to be on Frisky. So Frisky kind of reached out and held him as he tried to get around him in open court, and Frisky's going to pick up the first foul, and that's going to be his first personal foul. It looks like Andy Gray has got the warm-up jersey off, and he might be getting ready to come in for Huna. Dibdahl down the lane. Oh, and
that was a nice
Frisky's-
steal, and
yep.
then he
Took an extra step before he could get the ball on the floor, and a good call by Mr. George Wright, our
Andrew
official,
Frisky
Greg Wright.
stealing that ball out on a inside pass inside the lane. It's pretty crowded in there.
Yep, and Mills didn't roll to the bucket like they thought he was going to. McGraw tips it loose from Nate Strong. Great play.
Good athleticism.
DeWitt underneath. There's Dunbar. Up. Good. Nice pass. Somebody forgot about Dunbar because they were double teaming the basketball. 8-7 the score. Huna by 1. Andy Gray moves into the lane. Off to Strong. Strong in the right corner. McGraw's got him. Strong up. Ball was knocked loose. And we're going to have a whistle and a foul.
Jesse McGraw, his second. Oh, no. Put on Andrew Frisky, his second.
So Frisky got his second. And boy, it's just almost impossible to stop Nate Strong when he decides he's going to the basket. Shot is up and good. 9-7 the score. Huna, as Frisky will sit down, and checking into the lineup will be number 24 for Haines. And that's Jason Scholl.
And we could see a lot of free throws in this game.
We certainly
Two physical teams, very athletic, and they let the bodies fly.
And so far, the officials have called it fairly tight, as we've seen this game get ugly a few times, too. Down inside to Charnbroy. Up over
Nice
Gray and
shot.
good. Nice move by Jeff Charnbroy, as he had Andy Gray right on the hip, and Andy wisely let it go. Shot up, 3-pointers up and good by number 35 for Huna.
That's Kamal Lindoff. We gave him his 34.
Okay, and Lindoff hits the shot. Pass underneath to Charnbroy. He's double teamed, gets it back out on top to McGraw. Jesse McGraw. They go down into Charnbroy again, turns around, 8-footer up. Oh, left that one short. And the rebound comes down to Strong. Here comes Russell Dick on the run. Dick pulls up. Nice defense by Scholl that time. Off to Strong. Strong from the top. Back rim, no good. Rebound tipped out by Dibdahl. Saved by Russell Dick. Little shuffle of the feet. Dibdahl gets it. 15-footer, no good. And the rebound comes down to Jesse McGraw. 13-9 the score. 4-point lead for Huna. This is a B winners bracket. Scholl drives, dishes it off in the corner to DeWitt. Ball knocked loose by Lindoff. DeWitt turns around, puts the 15-footer up, no good, as DeWitt kind of caught Lindoff on the chin that time. Strong pulls up, spins into the lane. Gets McGraw on his hip, goes up, 8-footer. Oh, left it short, and Nate's missed a couple, and Charnbroy the rebound. Here comes Scholl for Haines. He's double teamed. Brings the ball back out on top wisely, looking for Stuart DeWitt. Instead, he's going to drive to the basket, dishes it off in the corner to Dunbar. Back out on top to DeWitt, to Jesse McGraw. McGraw will take the 3, back rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Lindoff. Lindoff, lead pass ahead to Dibdahl. Dibdahl and DeWitt off to Strong, he left it short, got his own rebound, went back up and scored as he took it right away from Dibdahl.
Well, there was good defense in there by Stuart DeWitt on that first shot.
15-9 the score, 6-point lead for Huna. As we see, Rich Calkins is here, so maybe he did play this afternoon with the Chilcats. We're not sure, as I didn't get an opportunity, or rather this morning, I didn't get an opportunity to see that game. So Shull handling the basketball. Russell Dick is guarding him. They come across to DeWitt. Stewart will take the three, back rim, no good. Shull over the top, and it's going to be a foul on number 2-4 Green. Yep, and we're going that way. So it'll be out of bounds to Huna.
Shull's first foul.
He didn't really need to do that, as David Buss had inside position, but Shull went over the henchman's back, who was trying to knock the ball away from David Buss. 15-9, Henchman. Go down low to Dibdahl. Oh, nice strip by Dunbar. And off to Jesse McGraw. Go across the zone. There's Shull for three. In and out, no good. Battle Dunbar tips it once, no good. And the rebound comes down to Henchman. Well, nice tip and great work. And then we're going to have a foul, and it's going to be on David Buss. So Buss picks up the holding foul as he tries to steal the ball in backcourt.
15 foul on Haines.
And now Daniel Martin is checked into the lineup for Haines in place of Dunbar. Here comes Henchman across the timeline with that left-handed dribble. Moves into the lane, dishes it off to Nate Strong. Nate directing traffic. They go down low, and I think we're going to have a holding foul, and it's going to be on Scholl or Martin. Nope, it's going to be on Scholl, as he was holding Travis Dibdahl. Travis was trying to post him up, as there's about a 3-inch height difference there.
Well, they're going to have to adjust. Right now, there's been a foul per minute average for Haines, and so you're just going to have to realize that the officials are going to call it.
And they're calling it fairly tight at this point in time. In to Nate Strong, up. Oh, had a good look at it, just left it short, and the rebound comes down to Daniel Martin. So Nate a little cold here in the early going. Jesse McGraw right at the top, working on Dibdahl, spins into the lane. Dibdahl checks it, McGraw gets it back, and hits it on the 8-footer. So nice job by McGraw, figuring, hey, sometimes my shot's going to get blocked, but I'm just going to keep working hard. 15-11, nice screen, Henchman. Oh,
that was
thrown
not
away.
a good pass.
Yep, he got caught in the air and didn't have anything to do, and he tried to lob it underneath Martin. Martin baseline. And Andy Gray knocks it loose. David Buss picks it up and hits the 14-footer. So 15-13 as Haines is battled back now. Here comes Henchman. He's being worked on. Good defensive pressure that time by Aaron Nash, who's checked into the lineup. Three-pointer, no good. Nash battles for the rebound, and it comes down to Henchman. Henchman, oh, Strong's alone, lays it up and good. Nice pass by Henchman, as Strong was on the weak side of the zone, which had shifted, and boy, he just had an uncontested layup. 17-13. Here comes Jesse McGraw against Dibdahl. Bounce pass in the lane. Martin didn't roll, and it was stolen away, but it's stolen back in backcourt by Stuart DeWitt. DeWitt off to McGraw. McGraw drives on Dibdahl again, dishes it out to Buss. Baseline to Nash. Nash out to Martin. Dan Martin. Russell Dick checks it, followed through, and caught him in the face on the follow-through, but a great check by Russell Dick that time.
Yeah, he got the ball initially, but he was going to make sure he had the block, and like you say, he followed on through with it.
Yep. 17-13.
Daniel Martin shooting two.
First one is up and good. Haines rotating a lot of players right now as Jesse McGraw sits down, and checking back in for Haines is Andrew Frisky. So Frisky's got two. He's got to be a little bit careful here, because we haven't even played 8 minutes yet. Shot is up and good.
Well, Haines is not a one-dimensional team this year. They've had 6 players score already in this game.
Inbounds pass comes into Russell Dick. 17-15 the score. Russell brings it across the timeline to the left point, off to Henchman at the top. Henchman being worked on, ball knocked loose, and I think we're going to have a holding foul. It's going to be on Aaron Nash, as Henchman should have just let that one go, or rather Nash should have, as Henchman was stumbling off balance.
Well, it's tempting to grab that ball that's out there in front of you, even though you aren't in position to grab it.
That's right, and unfortunately, usually they end up grabbing an arm instead. So Henchman, a good free throw shooter, goes to the free throw line. 1-and-1, up and good. Nice soft touch by Albert Henchman, and the lead for Huna is back at 3. It's 18-15. Second shot is up and also good. 19-15. Across the timeline. Great defensive play that time by Henchman as he knocks the ball out of bounds on a pass intended for Aaron Nash. Haines will inbound it. Stewart DeWitt right on the top to Frisky. Back to Nash. Nash on top. There's Buss. Thought about the three. Decided against it. They go down on the post, and we're going to have a reach around from behind.
Yep.
And Andy Gray goes, yep, I got him.
He says, what are you looking for over there? There's two officials on this side of the court.
So that's 4 team fouls. I believe nobody for Huna has 2 yet. In the lane, ball knocked loose from Frisky. Good defensive play by Dibdahl.
Over past it.
Yep, and then Henchman a little too hard that time as he was trying to lead Dibdahl, and he threw it out of bounds, but it was a good try as Travis had 2 steps on the defense. 4-point lead, 19-15 for Huna. In the lane, shot.
Blocked by Dibdahl.
Checked Frisky again. Russell Dick drives, lays it up and good as DeWitt tried to reach around, and nice job of using his body was Russell Dick that time. 21-15. Dick picks DeWitt's pocket. Drives, lays it up, and he's fouled by Stewart DeWitt.
Well, Stewart, what do you expect? Whether you made contact or not, you're getting that side of the official and make a slam with your arm like that, you're going to get something called.
That's right, and it wasn't like he wasn't trying to hit him, or at least hit the ball. So we're inside the 12-minute mark now. 21-15.
Well, they're still on a foul per minute pace.
Is that first foul on Stewart DeWitt?
That was his first. Fouls are spread out. Jason Scholl and Andrew Frisky have 2 apiece.
So Dick will go to the free throw line, shoot the second one. It is up and no good. Rebound in the lane. And picking that basketball up was number 24, who's Paul Johansson, who has just checked in. He tried to pass it underneath to Nate Strong, and Nate wasn't looking, and he threw it out of bounds. So Russell Dick will sit down for a rest, and checking back in is Kamal Lindoff. Jesse McGraw brings it across the timeline. Off to Martin. Martin pulls up, left it short, battle for the rebound. It comes down to Johansson. Off to Dibdahl. Here comes Travis on the run. Travis drives, lays it up good. We're going to have a blocking foul, and it's going to be on number 42 for Haines, and that is Luck Dunbar.
It's his first.
So Dunbar picks up his first personal foul. Well, Dunbar had a pretty good defensive position.
He did, and then he stuck his chest out.
Yeah.
When
Travis tried to step around him, and Dunbar caught him with a chest. Dibdahl, the 3-point play. And suddenly the Huna lead is 10 now as Haines has been stuck on 15 for quite a while. Well, bad pass. Try to go behind his back. McGraw. Oh, stolen back away the other way by Frisky.
Huna's on an 8-0 run, but they're going to get 2 back. No, he didn't get 2 back. He had a nice looking shot there.
Just left it a little bit short, and Nate Strong came down with a rebound for Huna. Lindoff's all alone for the 3. Back rim, rebound Strong. Spins into the lane. Ball kicked off his knee. They go inside to Johansson. He left it short over the rim. Rebound comes down to Dunbar. Tipped out of there by Dibdahl as they tried to pass it out, but right into the hands of Haines is Andrew Frisky, and Frisky will bring it across the timeline.
25-15.
Down the lane, Dunbar, turnaround 8-footers up and good. And that breaks the 8-0 run by Huna.
6 points for Luck Dunbar.
Down inside they go to Strong. Strong spins on Frisky, puts the shot up and good. And boy, Andrew just backed off. There wasn't anything he could do as he's got 2 and doesn't need that 3rd one here so early in the half. Around to pick, McGraw drives, left it short. Rebound comes down to Strong. Here comes Nate across the timeline, pulls up, free throw line jumper, good. Nate Strong.
13
29.
points for Nate.
As he's had a good offensive game here to start off against the defending Class B champions. 29-17. Down in the corner, Martin. They go inside. Shot is up. No good. Battle for the rebound as Frisky tried to shoot that ball, and Dibdahl picks it up. Here comes Travis on the run. Ball's knocked loose. Dishes it off underneath to Lindoff. Lindoff left the 8-footer short. The rebound comes down to Daniel Martin. And now we're going to have a timeout for Haines. 9:40 to go in the first half. It's 29-17. We'll be back with more from the JD High Gym in 60 seconds.
You're watching Gold Medal Basketball on KATH, brought to you by Cluckwan Incorporated, an Alaska Native corporation with statewide interests in construction, mining, forest products, marine transportation, and tourism. Cluckwan Incorporated welcomes players and fans to the 55th annual Gold Medal Tournament. By Shattuck & Grumman, Juneau's premier insurance agency, specializing in quality insurance products at competitive rates. Insure and be sure with Shattuck & Grumman Insurance. By Valley Lumber and Building Supply. It's never been easier than now to find the products and services you're looking for at Valley Lumber. Whether you're buying a tape measure, updating your kitchen, or need an entire house package delivered to your job site, Valley Lumber is small enough to provide the friendly, personalized service you deserve and big enough to bring you the variety and selection you need. Valley Lumber on Old Dairy Road in Juneau. We're your home team. Stop by or call us today. Gold Medal Basketball is also brought to you by these other Southeast fans and businesses. Carpet Connection, the Nugget Alaskan Outfitter, Southeast Furniture Warehouse, Martha's Flowers, Outdoor Headquarters, Tongass Regional Eye Clinic and Glacier Optical, AEL&P, and Gas & Go Petro Express.
Gas & Go Petro Express, the fastest and most convenient drive-up service in Juneau, makes life even easier for commercial account customers with Gas & Go's quick card service. Your company can qualify for quarterly cash rebates. Simply gas up using your Gas & Go commercial account quick card and go. It's speedy service, Alaska Airlines miles, and cash back to your company. Only at Gas & Go Petro Express in Grants Plaza.
Tongass Regional Eye Clinic provides comprehensive vision and eye care, including surgeries. Doctors Robert Breffel and Gordon Priest, with their professional staff, are dedicated to quality and personal attention. At our conveniently located Glacier Optical, the latest in fashion eyewear is carefully fitted to your approval. We are proud to provide frequent clinic visits to many Southeast communities. In Juneau, the Eye Clinic and Glacier Optical is located next to Bartlett Regional Hospital. Tongass Regional Eye Clinic and Glacier Optical. For a clearer vision of tomorrow, call us today.
Southeast Furniture Warehouse sells quality, affordable furniture for every room in your home at true everyday low prices. Serving all of Southeast with prompt, friendly service, our low overhead warehouse provides you with big furniture values. We offer one-rate shipping. Your entire order shipped to your community, only $40. Visit us online at southeastfurniturespot.com or call 780-4872. Toll free at 877-755-7339. Southeast Furniture Warehouse in the Costco area. Turn right at Java Jazz. We're next to Coca-Cola.
KATH-TV's production department has been honored by winning a prestigious national award. The Communicator Award's Crystal Award of Excellence is presented to those whose talent exceeds a high standard and whose work serves as a benchmark for the industry. Here at KATH, our philosophy is to provide a quality local television experience for our viewers. Our award-winning production department can benefit your company's advertising efforts by creating visually impacting ads that get noticed. When it comes to advertising your business, think local. Think KATH. Call us today and make your presence known.
And just before we got back here, Jesse McGraw got the pass, drove to the bucket, got it, and the foul's going to be on. Foul is going to be on number 43, Tom Hughes, who just checked into the lineup for Huna. So Hughes picks up his first personal foul. The lead back to 10 at 29-19. McGraw, the free throw's up and good. So the lead now 9, 29-20. There's Lindoff off to Strong. Strong drives, dishes it off to Hughes in the lane. Stolen away by DeWitt. It's on the floor, still a battle for it, picked up by Daniel Martin. Great hustle, and Strong knocks it loose. It's on the floor like a hot potato, and Strong picks it up finally and controls it.
Yeah, they've got numbers for Huna.
Off to Hughes' free throw line. Oh, should have put the shot up. And Charmbroy gets Lindoff from behind, but I think Hughes should have shot that free throw.
He should have.
As, boy, he had a wide open look from the free throw line.
Jeff Chambro's first foul.
10 team fouls on Haines now, as Scholl and Russell Dick get ready to check back in for their respective teams. Free throws up and good for Kamal Lindoff as Jesse McGraw sit down. Scholl will check in, Russell Dick checks in, and Andrew Henchman sits down. Albert Henchman, excuse me, sits down for Huna. 29-20. Second free throw up and good.
Huna 9 of 10 from the free throw line.
Wow, they're shooting a 90% right now. Baseline, Scholl looks inside. Russell's got him in the lane. And boy, we've got a lot of bumping and holding going on. And the foul is going to be on Tom Hughes. So Hughes picks up his second personal foul. Shot put up, no good, left short. Rebound comes down to Lindoff. Kamal off to Russell Dick, and we're going to have
Player
an offensive
control
foul on Russell Dick.
It's good positioning by Stuart DeWitt. He's got really quick feet. It's pretty tough to beat him.
Yep.
Second foul by Russell Dick.
If Stewart hadn't have had a step on him, he'd have never got there. But I thought that was a pretty good call that time.
Yep.
Got to give the defense some
I sure
credit.
agreed with it.
Yep. So still an 11-point lead for Huna now. In the lane, Martin goes up, gets hammered from behind, and I'm not sure who
Get a
it'll be.
block in, I believe, number 24.
Johansson.
Yep.
Johansson got him from
It
behind.
was his preliminary signal as a block. He must have slid over underneath him. So Andrew Frisky shooting. He was 1 of 2 early in the game.
First free throw up and good. So it's 31-21 now. And the second one is up, and it's also good. So it's 31-22, 9-point lead for Huna. Here comes Dibdahl on the run to Johansson in the corner. Out on top, shot put up by Henchman, left it short, and the rebound comes down to Frisky. Nice job by Andrew that time, off to Scholl. Scholl drives into the lane, little runner left it short, rebound Dunbar up, and I think Dibdahl got him on the wrist. We'll wait, because Johansson was there too. Nope, they did get Johansson.
It's his second foul.
So Paul Johansson picked up his second. Could have been either 23 or 24 as they were both there. So Dunbar will shoot the pair. Free throws up and good.
Well, I am really impressed with free throw shooting.
For both teams?
Haines is 7 of 8. Huna is 9 of 10. Haines make it 8 of 9 here.
Sitting down is Johansson. Checking in is Andy Gray. Second one is up. Oh, he missed it. Rebound comes down to Scholl. Scholl dishes it out on top to Charmbroy, who's on the baseline now. Oh, nice job of cutting him off that time. He's back out on top. Charmbroy picks it back up and hands it to Frisky. Frisky looking for DeWitt. Instead, they go to Scholl. Scholl drives into the lane, back to Frisky. Frisky working on Dibdahl. Looking for Scholl. In the lane to Charmbroy. Jeff pulls up, 14-footer, left it short. And the rebound comes down to Gray. Gray, lead pass ahead to Dibdahl. Dibdahl hands the ball off to Lindoff underneath. Shot up and good by number 43 for Haines. That's Tom Hughes. And a good look by Dibdahl. Lob pass down the other way. Scholl saved it. Ran the end line. Didn't step on it.
He sure tiptoed along there. And the Huna fans were looking right down there and didn't say anything.
That's right. But shot up and good. Nice look inside by Frisky. And I would say right now maybe the gym is probably pro Huna, although we got a whole bunch of Haines fans sitting down right below us cheering for their Haines merchants.
Well, and we're about 2/3 full in the gym.
Oh, Russell, that one could have easily been his third. Shot up, Gray battles, no good. Dibdahl, the rebound goes up, no good. Gray up and good. Great hustle by Andy Gray that time.
He found some kind of seam there. Haines had pretty good box out, but
Huna just kept battling, 35-25. Scholl out on top to Dunbar. Dunbar to Stuart DeWitt. DeWitt drives the baseline, dishes it back to Charmbroy in the lane. Frisky up, nice touch by Andrew Frisky. So tough at 6'1" around that basket. You get him in the middle down there, and he's almost impossible to stop. 35-27. Dibdahl pulls up for a three, and he got, nope, a two. His foot was on the line and knocks down the two. As the official was standing right there and signaled a two. 37-27. And you can hear the Huna fans. The gym's starting to fill up after the dinner break. Oh, down to Charmbroy. He was fading away and put a little bit too much on it. The rebound comes down to Dick. Ball knocked loose by Dunbar. Russell picks it back up, tells Kamal Lindop to come over and get it. Dibdall's at the free throw line. He'll shoot that 15-footer. It's in and out. The rebound comes down to Dunbar. Lead pass ahead to Scholl, and here comes Haines on the run. 1-on-4, and we're going to have an offensive foul. Great position that time by Russell Dick. Except Russell's hurting a little bit.
Yep.
As he took that knee right
below the belt.
Yep. Ouch. So an offensive foul on Scholl. And I think Henchman is going to check in for Russell Dick. We'll wait a minute. Yep, he is. You don't mind taking an offensive foul with a charge in the chest, but...
no, and you get it to the side of the thigh, it hurts.
Yep, it certainly does. 37-27, so Russell sits down and Albert Henchman checks in. And Aaron Nash has checked in for Haines. There's Lindoff with a 15-footer, no good. Great position on the defensive board by Jesse McGraw that time. Turns around, looks at the official. You got the board, Jesse, just play basketball. Dishes it over in the corner to Buss. Buss out on top to DeWitt. DeWitt will take the NBA three over and off.
He hasn't been there this game.
Yep,
been off just a little bit.
Hasn't been able to hit that. Dibdall
Good
off.
pass.
Great pass to Lindoff, up and good. And that's how you fill the lane on a fast break, and a perfect pass from Dibdall. 39-27. Jesse McGraw, bounce pass on the side. Comes out on top to Stuart DeWitt. DeWitt goes to David Buss. Buss on top to McGraw. McGraw pulls up, 14-footer, back rim, no good. Aaron Nash tips once and he can't save it, and it hit the end line before anybody else could get it. So Strong triggers the inbounds pass to Lindoff. He comes into Andy Gray, back to Nate. Nate looking down low on the post to Dibdall, turns around, squares the shoulders, and drops a 14-footer down. And the lead's back to 14 now at 41-27. Here comes Jesse McGraw. Cut off in the lane by Dibdall. And boy, Travis just has great defensive presence on the court. He drives, dishes it off to, we're going to have a whistle and a double dribble, I think, on Aaron Nash that time.
Yep, the ball came up and he grabbed it with both hands and then saw that he could get another step closer. And Huna's on a 6-point run here.
So Gray sits down for a rest, and checking in for Huna is number 41, Adam Lee. Strong into the lane, double teamed, and I think we're going to have a hold on DeWitt before. Yep, Stuart DeWitt with a blocking foul before. So Nate will go to the line and shoot the double bonus.
Stewart had pretty good position there, but he flipped his arms over as Nate tried to go past him. And
so 4:01 to go, 41-27 at halftime. Nate Strong at the free throw line.
He's 13 so far.
Free throw is up and good.
He's hit all 4 of his attempts so far in the game.
So Nate transferred from Montana State Billings to Biola College this year. Second shot is up, and it's also good. And of course, that's where Josh Lockhart from Juneau Douglas High School just graduated from this past year. 43-27. DeWitt into the corner. Stewart gets it back, takes the three, no good. We're going to have a foul on Larry Sweet Jr. for going over the back. And we're a bonus down here, and going to the free throw line, I believe, will be Trevor Hill. So Huna kind of going deep on the bench right now, giving everybody an opportunity to play. I think the only one that hasn't played so far is Charlie Wright, and it looks like he's getting ready to come into the ballgame.
Well, and everyone's played for Huna, or for Haines.
Yep.
And everyone's in the book either as with a foul or points.
Yep.
For Haines.
And Charlie Wright just checked in for Huna, so that's everybody on the Huna roster's played now. As they've gone completely down to the bottom of the bench, which is good because it should be a frantic second half also. Free throw up, no good, and the rebound comes down to David Buss. A lead pass ahead to Jesse McGraw. McGraw drives to the free throw line, puts up a little short jumper, no good. Martin tips once, no good, and the rebound comes down to Nate Strong. Strong for Huna. Bring it across the timeline. Working on McGraw again, pulls into the lane. Little jump hook up and good as he stopped on a dime that time. as Larry Sweet Jr. had good position and just flipped it up over Larry and good. The lead 19, 46 to 27. Sweet drives to the baseline. That's not any place to get stuck. Tried the reverse layup. The ball slipped out of his hand, and Nate Strong picks it up for Huna. Here comes Strong across the timeline.
Huna on an 11-0 run.
Henchman for three, and he got it.
14.
The old rocking chair three-pointer for Henchman. The lead's now 22 at 49 to 27. We're inside three. McGraw drives to the hole. Lost control of the basketball and got called for the foul, or rather got called for the travel. So Jesse lost control of it, which was fine, and he picked it up, and then he took another step, and that's where the travel came involved. If he'd have just picked it up, he'd have been all right on the fumble.
Huna just slowly pulling away in this game. 49-27, 2:50 left.
Henchman will bring it across the timeline.
And that's in the first half.
Henchman pulls up, hits the 15-foot jump shot, good. As Huna is just relentless right now. Here comes David Buss from Haines across the timeline. Buss, and we're going to have a whistle, and I think we're going to have a holding foul. Let's see. Foul's going to be on 31 or 41.
Adam Lee.
Okay, so Adam Lee picks up his first personal foul. And going to the free throw line will be Daniel Martin for Haines.
He'll shoot two. He made 2 free throws earlier.
Shot is up and good as we're on a double bonus for both teams. Getting ready.
Well, that stopped a 16-0 run.
Charmbroy gets ready to check back in. Second one is up, and it's also good. And now Jeff will check in, and Daniel Martin will sit down for a rest. And you can tell that Haines definitely misses the outside scoring of the Fannin brothers, as they haven't gotten much outside the paint, and that's usually where Link and Josh are really effective with three-point shots.
They're 0 for 7 from three-point range. Most of those are DeWitt.
Henchman holding the ball high over his head at the top of the key. And we're going to have a holding foul in the lane, and it's going to be on number 31. That's going to be Daniel Martin. So Adam Lee will go to the free throw line. He will shoot. Well, we've been double bonus both ways for a while now.
Well, every player that's in uniform for Haines has got at least one foul.
First free throw by Lee is up and no good. 51-29. The lead 22. Lee, second free throw's up, and he gets this one, so it's 52-29. Frisky hands the ball to David Buss. They converse, and now across the timeline will come Frisky. Frisky drives, and we're going to have a holding foul, and it's going to be on number 21. That's Trevor Hill for Huna. As Frisky started to go to the hole, and Hill kind of reached out and grabbed a hold of his arm a little bit.
That's a 7th Huna player with the foul.
Nobody with more than 2, is that correct, Lyman?
That's correct. Well, Jason Scholl for Haines has got 3.
Oh, okay. So Frisky misses the first free throw. Still 52-29. Second one is up and good. 52-30. So the lead back to 22 at the 2:06 mark. 22-point lead for Huna, as they've just slowly stretched this out. They've had a couple of big runs. Henchman looks inside for Mike Martin, or Mike Mills rather. Mills, and I think he got fouled by Charmbroy or Buss. Nope, David Buss got called for the holding foul.
His second foul.
He tried to come over for some weak side help, but was a little late getting there, and when Mills went up for the shot, he kind of hooked his arm a little bit. So big Mike Mills, who committed 2 early fouls in about the first minute and sat down, is checked back in, and he gets the free throw. It's up and it's no good. Mills kind of gives them a big defensive presence inside, but now we have a lane violation, and it's going to be one more. Well, they had a lane violation on Haines
He
first.
must have been faked in.
So they called the fake on Mills, so it's a violation and will come the other way. Frisky drives baseline off to Buss. Buss for 3. It's over and off. And over the back is number 42, and he knew it, and that's Dunbar.
It's his second foul.
And good defensive position on the rebound that time by Henchman.
And that's a person you don't want to foul.
And you notice the one thing which is good is they've kept really
Yeah.
good control of this basketball game, Lyman.
They have.
As
But
both
it turned out
teams-
to be the right person to foul.
Yep. This time,
He bricked
anyway.
that one, too.
Oh, that's really
He
unusual.
just threw that one up.
Rebound comes down to Frisky, who comes down to the top of the circle. Yeah, that's real unusual. Off to Buss. There's Charmbroy for three. Over and off. Rebound, whistle, foul. Is it going to be Dunbar or Buss? Somebody was over the back. 42 green, so that's going to be Dunbar again as he's not getting good defensive position, and he's going over the back and trying to flip the ball out, and he's getting called for the foul. He says, well, if you wouldn't mind watching the elbow in the mouth here. So going to the free throw line will be Charlie Wright. He'll shoot 2 minute 26. Boy, the last 2 minutes have kind of taken an eternity as we've been going from one end of the floor to the other from the free throw line. So Dunbar will sit down with his third. Checking in will be number 32, and that is Larry Sweet Jr. As his dad plays for the Chilcats. Second shot is up and good. So he gets 1 out of 2, and the lead's 23. Actually 24 now at 54
They made
to
both
30.
of them.
There's Charmbroy for three. Over and off. Rebound comes down to Daniel Martin. He's double teamed. Dishes back out to Charmbroy. He'll take the three again. It's over and off again, and the rebound comes down to Mills. Outlet pass to Trevor Hill. He'll slow it down and hand it off to Albert Henchman. They're going to hold it for one shot. I can't believe Huna's going to hold it for one shot. That's not
in
the
B action.
Nope, that's not the Huna basketball that we know and love. Adam Lee off to Henchman. Double teamed off to Wright. Back to Mills.
Well, as aggressive as Haines is, they ought to just keep going to that basket.
That's right. Back
Shoot
out.
the free throws. You're in the double free throw.
Double team. Henchman gets it off to Lee. Lee moves inside. Oh, nice pass to Wright. Wright up.
Good defense by Haines.
And it's stolen out of there by Frisky. I think Charmbroy got a little piece of that
ball.
He
had a block.
Shot up, no good as Frisky left it short. And the rebound comes down to Wright, and they've still got 16 seconds. And now Huna wants a timeout. And they're going to bring Travis Dibdahl back. We'll hold it right here as they just want a quick 30.
Yeah.
I think they just want to get a couple of scorers back on the floor. It's 54-30, 12.7 seconds to go as Dibdahl checks back in. And
as though they don't have the knockout punch already.
That's right. 50. But you never know. As you know,
Haines is
we've seen Haines
very explosive.
Get hot from the three-point line. Although, like we say, they don't have the two Fannin brothers, but boy, if they get Stuart DeWitt start shooting those threes, he can fill it up in a hurry also. So I guess at this point in time, where you're only at halftime, you try to bury him as deep as you can and make that hole so big that they can't come back. And here comes Coach East.
Pretty famous.
All right, 54-30. Pass comes into Henchman, so they've got Henchman and Dibdahl, both three-point shooters on the floor. Henchman works around a pick. The free throw line, shot is up, no good. Battle for the rebound, and Sweet needs to get it up.
Time.
3 seconds, he'll pull up. NBA three. Oh, he left it short. It was on line, just left it a little bit short. So at halftime, it's Huna 54, Haines 30. We will be back in 2 minutes with.
You're watching Gold Medal Basketball on KHEH, brought to you by Cluckwan Incorporated, an Alaska Native corporation with statewide interests in construction, mining, forest products, marine transportation, and tourism. Cluckwan Incorporated welcomes players and fans to the 55th Annual Gold Medal Tournament by Shattuck & Grumman, Juneau's premier insurance agency, specializing in quality insurance products at competitive rates. Insure and be sure with Shattuck & Grumman Insurance. By Valley Lumber and Building Supply. It's never been easier than now to find the products and services you're looking for at Valley Lumber. Whether you're buying a tape measure, updating your kitchen, or need an entire house package delivered to your job site, Valley Lumber is small enough to provide the friendly, personalized service you deserve and big enough to bring you the variety and selection you need. Valley Lumber on Old Dairy Road in Juneau. We're your home team. Stop by or call us today. Gold Medal Basketball is also brought to you by these other Southeast fans and businesses. Carpet Connection, the Nugget Alaskan Outfitter, Southeast Furniture Warehouse, Martha's Flowers, Outdoor Headquarters, Tongass Regional Eye Clinic and Glacier Optical, AEL&P, and Gas & Go Petro Express.
On April 2nd, here's what you'll see if you have the new digital converter box from GCI Cable. More HBO, more Showtime, more Cinemax, more stars, the same low price. And here's what you'll see if you don't. No April fooling. Get the box. Last chance, April 2nd.
Chances are our AEL&P Energy Flyer has hit your mailbox by now. Did you see it? It's aimed at people like you who want to save money on electricity. It contains a personalized printed history of your electricity use month by month, plus tips that will help you reduce your energy costs. Have a look for your Energy Flyer, because it's sure to have quite an impact.
AEL&P.
When your travel plans include Seattle, include the Ramada Limited. Just minutes from SeaTac Airport, yet free from airplane noise, you can be assured of a quiet night's rest. All the rooms feature microwaves, refrigerators, expanded cable TV, and data ports for your computer. As well as being close to local attractions, the Ramada Limited offers ADA accessible rooms, an exercise facility, free local calls, a complimentary continental breakfast, and a 24-hour airport shuttle. For business travelers or families, it's all first-class service and affordable value in the Ramada Limited. For reservations, call 1-800-2-RAMADA.
Well, Huna has shot the ball pretty well here in the first half, and their depth is starting to tell here. Haines not able to knock down those three-point shots with regularity that they normally do, but they're certainly going to have to here in the second half as it's 54-30. The winner of this game will advance all the way to Thursday night, actually Thursday afternoon at 5:30, and they'll play the winner of the Cake-Sitka game. Pass comes way out on top to Aaron Nash, back to Stuart DeWitt. DeWitt goes in the post to Frisky, pulls up 14-footer, he left it short. Nate Strong pulls down the rebound for Huna. Nate brings it across the timeline. Ball knocked loose by McGraw, and Nate kind of smiles, and it'll be out of bounds to Huna.
Yep. So you better use a bounce pass.
That's probably the good idea there. Russell Dick. And I'm not sure what's going on, that we've got a 30-second timeout for Huna. Okay, we are back at the JD High Gym after that quick 30-second timeout. And we know that the winner of this game will play Sitka, who defeated Cake today at 1 o'clock by a score of 98-96. So we saw that Sitka team beat Yakutat by 3 shots up and good by Mike Mills as the big man finally gets on the scoreboard. And the lead is 26, 56-30. Don't forget, we'll be on the air right after this game doing the Huna ladies and Angoon Kwan. So as the women's bracket gets going, there's Jesse McGraw, turns around, pulls up, and he knocks down a 3. Nate Strong jumps up and grabs the net, so it's 56-33. And is that the first three-pointer?
That's the first three-pointer, 1 out of 12.
For Haines, and they're going to need a few more of those, plus some defensive stops. Henchman, a rather strong, handles the ball, comes way out on top to Russell Dick. Dick and Nate Strong playing catch out on top. Looking inside. Russell gets a little tap from Jesse. There's a screen. Strong double teamed, high post to Mills. Turns around, goes baseline to Dibdahl, puts the shot up and good.
That's probably good strategy that they're using right here. Pull the ball all the way out and look for someone underneath.
Yep, they're trying to bring Haines out of that zone a little bit, or at least extend it as they're running the 1-3-1. McGraw pulls up, bounce past DeWitt. DeWitt fakes, pulls up, he's in rhythm, and this one looks good, it is.
Yes.
So first three-pointer for Stuart DeWitt, and that's 2 in a row now for Haines, and the lead is 22.
That's the first points for Stuart DeWitt in the game.
I don't think he's gone inside the three-point line yet for a shot. Strong, DeWitt handles him. Yep, they're trying to Haines is extending there, and I think we got a travel on Russell
Yep.
Dick. As Haines is
Took
extending
off,
there.
and he'd better not toss the ball all the way back there too often.
Nope.
Especially after a call when it went against him. As an
58.
official, we don't appreciate that.
Nope. High post, Frisky. 15-footer, left it short. And boy, Andrew just hasn't been able to hit that shot.
Just wouldn't roll over for him.
Here comes Strong. He'll bring it across the timeline. As Haines extending the defense way out on top to Russell Dick. Dick across the zone. To Strong, baseline. Oh, nice pass to Bills.
Oh, and he didn't handle it.
No.
Fortunately, he had Travis Dibdahl
got the
on the
rebound
other
and put it up
side.
and good. 60-36 now. Here comes Stuart DeWitt to Jesse McGraw. McGraw off to DeWitt. DeWitt, oh, in the corner ball, whistle, and the ball's knocked out of bounds. Okay, so apparently we had a wrong score. That's a 78, not a 98. Okay, so 98, 96, 78. Thank you. We got a correction brought to the score. I couldn't read John's writing. So we'll put Cake out here, and we will put Sitka down there. And thanks to that young man for coming up and bringing us a correction. Dibdahl, pass comes out on top to Nate Strong. Strong working on DeWitt. Moves into the lane. DeWitt chests him up, and I think we're going to have...
Yeah, Nate pats him on the butt and says, tough foul, guy. You were working hard.
And that's going to be 3 on Stuart DeWitt. Pass comes out to Lindoff. Lindoff got that one stuffed back in his face.
He sure did.
And I think we're going to have...
I believe Nate Strong.
Foul's going to be on Strong.
It's his third foul. No, it can't be his third. First. Okay.
And the Haines bench was up looking for the
Well, they still had Stuart DeWitt's
up there, yeah.
3 fouls up there.
DeWitt. They go down into McGraw. McGraw dishes it off to Nash. I think we're going to have a holding foul in the lane, and it's going to be on Travis Dibdahl, so he picks up his first personal foul. Little hold in the lane there that time.
Well, a couple of players who didn't pick up fouls the first half are now in the foul column.
Frisky drives, left it short off the glass, tipped
What
up
a
and in.
tip.
Great job by
The foul
Aaron
by
Nash, and did Nate Strong pick up his second?
He did.
So Nash with the offensive tip that time. Stayed with it, and Nate Strong picked up the rebound foul, so that's 2 here on Nate. 60-38. Free throw long. Battle for the rebound. Dunbar and Strong. And the possession arrow will be in favor of Huna. So the pass comes in to Kamal Lindoff. Lindoff across the timeline. So basically the starting lineup in there for Huna. Strong down low, and DeWitt got away with a hold, and now I think it's going to be on. So they get him the second time. The first time he was okay. The second time he was grabbing the arm.
That's 4 on Stuart DeWitt. He's going to have to sit down.
Boy, that's just a tough defensive assignment for him. As
for anyone.
Yeah, as Nate is just a horse in there. I mean, he's just so big and strong down low that now McGraw's on him, and I think we're going to have. Yep, Nate pushed off on McGraw that time.
And you talk about a horse, they
and that's going to be
they saw him
quickly
beating one.
3 on Nate Strong
in about less than a minute.
Yep,
off the clock.
So here comes McGraw across the timeline. Nash drives, lays it up. Good, nice move by Aaron Nash that time. Good move by Nash, and the lead is 20. And there's going to be a blocking foul on Jesse McGraw, and that one was close. Jesse didn't quite get his feet set.
No, that'll be 2 fouls.
Daniel Martin comes in, and sitting down for a rest is Nash. And you're right. I think there might be just a little bit of bad blood between these two teams, Lyman. But boy, they sure compete hard.
Still 20-point difference. Haines has cut into the lead 4 points.
Dibdahl pulls up. 19-footer's good. Put just on the line. 62-42. Johansson's now in for Haines. There's the top of the C. Skull for three. No good. Battle for the rebound. Dibdahl picks it out of there for Huna. Lead pass ahead to Russell Dick. Russell pulls
nice
up. Feeds
pass.
Johansson. Oh, and Daniel Martin had a pretty clean block, but I think he kind of came through and got him with the body a little bit. So Martin picks up the foul. That's his second.
His second foul.
62-40. So Johansson will go to the line.
Johansson's the only player for Huna that has not scored. He does have a couple of fouls.
And he's finally scored too, so it's 63-40. Deep breath, second one is up, and it's also good. So he's able to hit a pair. 24-point lead at the 15-minute mark. McGraw moves down the lane, goes all the way to the hole, up and good. And Andy Gray, once McGraw got the step, wisely, we could have gotten a little tripping foul on McGraw that time. Rebound comes down to Frisky. Dibdahl working on Frisky. McGraw sets the pick. Frisky moves around it. Russell Dick steps in for the double team off to Charmbroy. Scholl shot up, left it short. Battle for the rebound. Scholl and
what hustle.
Dibdahl battle for it. And I think it's going to be off Scholl's foot, or rather Russell Dick and Scholl battle for it. And I think it's going to be out of bounds to Sitka. Jesse McGraw sits down. David Buss checks in.
Scholl really hustled to try to get that ball.
Across the timeline is Lindoff. Haines overplaying the passing lanes right now. They go to Dibdahl. He's going to the hole, puts the shot up, 14-footer's good.
Boy, he does that really well.
He squares up his body so well, no matter what angle he's attacking the basket from, as he's always able to get his body square, and we're going to have a foul, and it's going to be on Lindoff. He kind of put the elbow in David Buss's chest that time. Good screen by Buss, so Lindoff will sit down, and nope. Russell Dick will sit down, and Henchman will check in.
It's Kamal Lindoff's first foul. 66-42, Huna, 14 minutes to go.
And Charmbroy turns around off the glass, left it long. Rebound comes down to Dibdahl. Here comes Travis for Huna. Lead pass ahead. Dibdahl gets it back to Andy Gray, 14-footer. I think Charmbroy got a piece of it.
He did.
And we're going to have a whistle, and standing on the out-of-bounds line trying to save that one was Paul Johansson. So Haines will bring it up across the timeline, 66-42. Scholl handles the ball. He's at the top of the key, spins into the lane. Nice drop step, couldn't get the shot to go as he left it short, and the rebound comes down to Gray for Huna.
He really forced that shot.
Yeah, he did. Oh, Lindoff tried to avoid the charge, and in the process lost the ball. Frisky, and we're going to have a block.
He might have received the charge the other way, but he made too much noise.
Andy Gray tried to take the charge.
He was yelling before he got hit.
So Andy picks up his second personal foul.
That oof was just too loud.
Going to the free throw line is Frisky. The free throw is up and good. 66-43. Second free throw is up and it's also good. 66-44. Across the timeline is Albert Henchman. Jump pass on the side. There's Dibdahl. Oh, you're surprised to see him miss one as he finally missed one. Scholl, the rebound for Haines. Pass off to Martin, back to Scholl. Scholl fakes the three. Now he'll move to the free throw line, left it short. And the rebound comes down to Lindoff. Here comes Lindoff on the run. Basket's no good. He's fouled by Charmbroy. Charmbroy picks up the personal foul.
His second foul.
Second foul. He thought he could get there, and at the last minute he realized he couldn't, but at that point in time it was too late because he had already committed the contact. So Lindoff at the line will shoot 2. First one's up, no good. So it's still 66-44 as Haines has actually outscored Huna by 2 this half. They were down 24 at halftime. Second free throw up, and
He's good.
good. So the lead is now 24 at 68-44. As they didn't put it up on the scoreboard yet.
67.
Oh, 67, is that
Yep.
right? Okay, I'm sorry.
He only
Charmbroy
made
pulls
one
up.
of them.
Okay. Second, Charmbroy, the shot no good, and the rebound comes down to Dibdahl, to Lindoff. Jump pass across the lane. Lindoff drives. Ball slapped loose nicely. And ahead to David Buss off to...
He ought to make that.
Nice shot up and good by
Luck Dunbar.
And the lead's now 21 at 67-46. With 12.5 minutes to go, there's Dibdahl. Back rim, no good. Battle for the rebound. Johansson up, good. Nice move. So Johansson hits the shot. And Haines is going to have to make a run here, Lyman, as they're still down by 23. Charmbroy says, somebody come and get the ball. I'm supposed to be down on the block. Martin's on the block, spins into the lane, gets around Andy Gray and puts the shot up and good. So Martin with the bucket, and it's 69-48. Back the other way, here comes Gray. Gray spins into the lane, and boy, he's tried to do a drop step against Charmbroy and just kind of bounced off, as Jeff Charmbroy is a big man, and
he had good position.
And Andy's not really that small, but there was actually no contest on that one. So checking into the lineup will be Mike Mills, and Andy Gray will sit down for a rest for Huna. Here comes Scholl for Haines across the timeline. He'll drive all the way in. Oh, splits the defense, and I think we're going to have a foul on Russell Dick, and that's going to be his third. And now we're going to have a timeout for Haines. 11:38 to go. It's 69-48. We'll be back with more in 60 seconds.
You're watching Gold Medal Basketball on KHEH, brought to you by Cluckwan Incorporated, an Alaska Native corporation with statewide interests in construction, mining, forest products, marine transportation, and tourism. Cluckwan Incorporated welcomes players and fans to the 55th Annual Gold Medal Tournament. By Shattuck & Grumman, Juneau's premier insurance agency, specializing in quality insurance products at competitive rates. Insure and be sure with Shattuck & Grumman Insurance. By Valley Lumber and Building Supply. It's never been easier than now to find the products and services you're looking for at Valley Lumber. Whether you're buying a tape measure, updating your kitchen, or need an entire house package delivered to your job site, Valley Lumber is small enough to provide the friendly, personalized service you deserve and big enough to bring you the variety and selection you need. Valley Lumber on Old Dairy Road in Juneau. We're your home team. Stop by or call us today. Gold Medal Basketball is also brought to you by these other Southeast fans and businesses. Carpet Connection, the Nugget Alaskan Outfitter, Southeast Furniture Warehouse, Martha's Flowers, Outdoor Headquarters, Tongass Regional Eye Clinic and Glacier Optical, AEL&P, and Gas and Go Petro Express.
Tongass Regional Eye Clinic provides comprehensive vision and eye care, including surgeries. Doctors Robert Breffel and Gordon Priest with their professional staff are dedicated to quality and personal attention. At our conveniently located Glacier Optical, the latest in fashion eyewear is carefully fitted to your approval. We are proud to provide frequent clinic visits to many Southeast communities. In Juneau, the Eye Clinic and Glacier Optical is located next to Bartlett Regional Hospital. Tongass Regional Eye Clinic and Glacier Optical. For a clearer vision of tomorrow, call us today.
Enjoying the great outdoors in Southeast Alaska can be fun, exciting, warm, and dry when you have the right equipment from Outdoor Headquarters. Stay dry with extra tough boots or polytarps in many colors and sizes and a quality tent with a real rain fly. Stay warm in Slumberjack sleeping bags and find your favorite camp fuel from Sterno, Coleman, and Gaz. With Backpackers Pantry or heater meals, cooking is a breeze. Even if just out for the day, take your emergency gear like space blankets, waterproof matches, and signal flares. It's all at Outdoor Headquarters in the Airport Shopping Center.
Gas and Go Petro Express with convenient drive-up service is the only gas station in Juneau offering the MPG 2000 fill-up and fly-away program. Present your Petro Express frequent filler card each time you purchase 8 gallons or more and get Alaska Airlines miles. And don't forget on Wednesdays to ask for a free 12-ounce drink with your purchase of 8 gallons or more only at Gas and Go, Petro Express in Grants Plaza.
I guess we were like a lot of families. Too many credit cards and consolidation loans. With all those bills, we were in way over our heads. The stress was affecting his work and our marriage. Then I called Trinity Credit Counseling. They're good people. It wasn't another loan. It was a way out of debt. Looking back, Trinity saved us more than just money. They saved our family.
Okay, Bob Sims and Lyman Breyer back at the JD High Gym. Scholl puts the first free throw up and good.
It's his first points of the game.
The lead now 20 at 69 to 49. Second free throw is up and it's also good, so it's 69 to 50. Albert Henchman handles the basketball. Haines has now gone into a man-for-man. Bad pass stolen away by Scholl. Scholl drives, lays it up, no good. Tipped up once by Buss, no good. Scholl was just a little bit out of control. Back the other way comes Dibdahl.
Well, Russell Dick made a good decision in not fouling him down there.
Yeah, he did, especially up by that much. And Dunbar picks up the foul as he's over the back of Russell Dick. Yeah, Russell knew what the score was. He knew they were up by 19.
It's Luck's fourth foul.
69-50, 11-16 to go.
Russell with 3 points in the game. Now he's got 4.
And that's the one thing that Russell doesn't need to do a lot of on this team, Lyman, is score. He plays good, solid defense. He distributes the ball well and kind of keeps a handle on these guys and makes sure that that they play under control. In the lane, Dibdahl, 14-footer, back rim, no good. Battle for the rebound comes down to Dunbar. And we're going to have a whistle on the foul. I think it's going to be on Johansson. As he actually can score if he's needed to be, but boy, with Travis Dibdahl and Nate Strong doing the bulk of the scoring, there's really not a lot of need for Russell usually to score a lot of points.
Well, the officials staying right on these players. Haines shooting 1-1 here with 11 minutes to go. Huna will be shooting 1-1 there next Haines foul.
Charmbroy tips the missed free throw up and good. And we've got a whistle and we'll have a sub. So the free throw was missed and Charmbroy.
That's interesting. They stopped the game there. Put a sub in.
So checking into the lineup was number 43 for Haines. Tom Hughes is back in, or rather for Huna. Dick goes down the lane off to Dibdahl. Dibdahl back on top to Dick. They're looking for Mills at the high post. Can't find him, so they go back to Hughes, back to Russell Dick. Dick, Scholl working on him. Off to Hughes across the zone. There's Dibdahl. Travis drives on Dunbar, and Dunbar's got to be careful as he's got 4. Off to Henchman. Albert drives to the free throw line, back to Russell Dick. Russell drives, and I think he's going to be fouled by Dan Martin.
Dan Martin tried to help him up there, and Russell became a rock.
So Dan Martin picks up his third personal foul. The lead's at 18 at 70-52, and going back to the free throw line again will be Russell Dick. Front end of the 2-shot foul is no good.
Well, Russell's now 2 of 5 from free throw line for the game.
Deep breath, second one's up, and he missed the second one. Rebound comes down to Charmbroy. Scholl says, let's go, let's run the picks and get this thing going here. As Stuart DeWitt's been on the bench for a long time. Scholl drives into the lane, back to Charmbroy. There's Buss. I think his toe was on the line. He missed the shot anyway, and the rebound comes down to Martin. Martin, back to Scholl. Scholl drives the lane, spins, and basically just lost control of the basketball, and it went out of bounds to Huna. A little bit of contact that time, but it was all created by Scholl on the drop step. Pass comes in to Russell Dick. Scholl working hard on the defensive end. Tries for the steal, makes Russell pick up the ball. Dibdahl drives to the baseline. It's cut off there, off to Henchman. Oh, a tough fall away 15-footer by Henchman. The basket is good. And they knocked the net down, and we've got a bunch of subs coming in.
He's about a 45-degree angle with his body going backwards when he shot that.
That was a tough shot. So Frisky is back in. DeWitt's back in. Jesse McGraw's back in. And David Buss and Aaron Nash for Haines. So most of the starters get a break, and now they're back in the ball game. There's DeWitt. Ball tapped loose. DeWitt's able to save it and flipped it over the head of David Buss, who was breaking to him. And boy, Stuart DeWitt has just not been in the flow of this basketball game from the get-go, Lyman. It's been a tough game for Stuart. I think he's kind of expected, I guess, to pick up some of the scoring slack that the Fannons. Oh, and there's going to be an offensive foul.
That was excellent
Great
footwork.
position by David Buss that time, as he was battling hard, trying to stay in front of Henchman, and he finally got the foul.
Excellent footwork, back and forth.
The lead.
People think that defensive person has to be set. They don't.
No, once they establish initial guarding position, that's all they need to do. Frisky down the lane. Off to Nash. Nash for three. Left it short.
Yeah, he was on this line, so
yeah.
2-point try, it didn't matter.
Battle for the
Didn't
rebound.
score either way.
Strong up. Left it short. Got his own rebound. In among the trees. Went up, and we're going to have a foul on Nash.
Well, they're discussing
McGraw.
who they want to charge it to.
I think they charge it to Jesse McGraw from behind.
It's his third.
Could have been any one of three that time, as there were three of them there, and Aaron Nash tried to go, I got him.
He tried to take it because he has only one foul.
Strong free throw up and good.
It's Nate's first points the second half. It's 17 the first half.
He actually hasn't been playing a lot here in the second half,
he
as
hasn't.
Haines has had that, or Huna's had that 20-24 point lead. So he's been able to rest the legs, as they'll probably need them later in the week. Lead back to 22, 74-52. Buss to DeWitt. DeWitt goes around a pick, pulls up over Strong. Three-pointer too long. Rebound tipped out to Russell Dick and Stewart and DeWitt. Russell left it short. Battle for the rebound. Comes down to Frisky. Great save by Buss. Ahead to Stewart DeWitt. 74-52 to Jesse McGraw for Haines. Pulls up. DeWitt will take the three. Got it.
He finally got one to drop.
Caught that one right in rhythm. Oh, Jesse McGraw turned around and the ball hit him right in the back of the head. That's great defense. There's a three by Frisky, and he knocks down the three, and suddenly it's 16 now. Haines still battling, and this is what the three-point shot can do for you. Double team, ahead to Strong, off to Russell Dick. Dick underneath to Dibdahl. Dibdahl goes up and scores it. 76-58. The lead 18. There's DeWitt again. Over and off, rebound, battle for it. Strong and Henchman picks it up ahead to Strong. Nate pulls up, he'll take the three. Over and off, rebound, battle, it's on the floor. And picked up by Russell Dick, and Henchman says, let's slow this down just a little bit. I need to catch my breath. Henchman pulls up, rocking chair three, back rim, rebound comes down to McGraw. And here comes Haines again as they want to run to Buss. Buss drives. Shot was short. Russell says, you okay? Shot up, basket, nope, offensive foul on Nate Strong.
Player control, no basket.
Pretty good position by Frisky that time.
Yes.
Couple of subs getting ready to check in.
4 fouls on Nate Strong.
As Kamal Lindoff comes in and Henchman sits down and Andy Gray comes in.
Still an 18-point lead for Huna with 7:15 left to go.
The Haines fans are back in this, as Haines has hit some threes and had a couple of good defensive plays. DeWitt to Buss. High post to Frisky. Frisky up, and that's going to be 5.
They took it right at Nate. I believe
that's
so.
going to be 5.
It is.
5 fouls on Nate Strong, as he is fouled out of this basketball game. So that's a break for
Nate
Haines.
leads the game
we'll see
with
if they can
19
take advantage
points.
of it. That's 5 fouls, Coach. Get him out of there.
Yeah. You can count. You can see him going up there on the board. That was good of Haines to go right back at Nate right there after he picked up the player control on the other end. Get him while his mind isn't in the game yet.
Because they had Mike Mills at the bench ready to check in for Strong, but they couldn't get him out of there quick enough.
Frisky makes a free throw, makes it really pay off.
Lead is 17. Missed the free throw. Rebound comes down to Nash. Nash, 8-footer, good! So it's 76-61. The lead is 15, and that's as close as they've been. Dibdahl drives off Mike Mills' hands, and it'll be out of bounds. And Huna wants a timeout. 6:52 to go, 76-61. Timeout Huna. Will be back in 60 seconds.
You're watching Gold Medal Basketball on KATH, brought to you by Cluckwan Incorporated, an Alaska Native corporation with statewide interests in construction, mining, forest products, marine transportation, and tourism. Cluckwan Incorporated welcomes players and fans to the 55th Annual Gold Medal Tournament. By Shattuck & Grumman, Juneau's premier insurance agency, specializing in quality insurance products at competitive rates. Insure and be sure with Shattuck & Grumman Insurance. By Valley Lumber and Building Supply. It's never been easier than now to find the products and services you're looking for at Valley Lumber. Whether you're buying a tape measure, updating your kitchen, or need an entire house package delivered to your job site, Valley Lumber is small enough to provide the friendly, personalized service you deserve and big enough to bring you the variety and selection you need. Valley Lumber on Old Dairy Road in Juneau. We're your home team. Stop by or call us today. Gold Medal Basketball is also brought to you by these other Southeast fans and businesses. Carpet Connection, the Nugget Alaskan Outfitter, Southeast Furniture Warehouse, Martha's Flowers, Outdoor Headquarters, Tongass Regional Eye Clinic and Glacier Optical, AEL&P, and Gas and Go Petro Express.
Southeast Furniture Warehouse sells quality, affordable furniture for every room in your home at true everyday low prices. Serving all of Southeast with prompt, friendly service, our low overhead warehouse provides you with big furniture values. We offer one-rate shipping. Your entire order shipped to your community, only $40. Visit us online at southeastfurnituresspot.com or call 780-4872. Toll free at 877-755-7339. Southeast Furniture Warehouse in the Costco area. Turn right at Java Jazz. We're next to Coca-Cola.
I know a place where I can go when I'm alone. Into your arms, whoa, into your arms I can go. Into your arms, whoa, into your arms I can go.
To send flowers into their arms, downtown, in the valley, or around the world, call Martha's today.
Chances are our AEL&P Energy Flyer has hit your mailbox by now. Did you see it? It's aimed at people like you who want to save money on electricity. It contains a personalized printed history of your electricity use month by month, plus tips that will help you reduce your energy costs. Have a look for your Energy Flyer, because it's sure to have quite an impact.
AEL&P.
KATH-TV's production department has been honored by winning a prestigious national award. The Communicator Award's Crystal Award of Excellence is presented to those whose talent exceeds a high standard and whose work serves as a benchmark for the industry. Here at KATH, our philosophy is to provide a quality local television experience for our viewers. Our award-winning production department can benefit your company's advertising efforts by creating visually impacting ads that get noticed. When it comes to advertising your business, think local, think KATH. Call us today and make your presence known.
And while we were away, the inbounds pass came to Aaron Nash, who drove the drove the baseline, and I think the foul is going to be on Albert Hinchman.
Yeah, Dibdahl had a nice block up top, but Hinchman slowed him down underneath.
So Nash will go to the free throw line to shoot two. First free throw by Aaron is up and good. 14. It just goes to show you, Lyman, that no lead in gold medal is safe. Free throws
have to
up
see
and
if
good.
they can take advantage of Strong being on the bench.
Pass comes into Kamal Lindoff. It's a lead now down to 13. It was 24 at halftime to Dibdahl. Dibdahl off to Henchman. Albert pulls up. Now he'll drive the lane. Little 8-footer up and good.
Well, Huna needed that basket just for their confidence.
McGraw for 3, left it well short, and a rebound down to Dibdahl. And Andrew, I think he traveled because you were holding on to his wrist that time. As both teams are in the double bonus, going to the free throw line will be Travis Dibdahl.
Well, foul trouble here for Haines. Luck Dunbar, Stuart DeWitt each have 4. Andrew Frisky, Jesse McGraw, Daniel Martin, and Jason Scholl all have 3 fouls.
So 6:17 to go. We'll see if that becomes a factor with them fouling out. Free throw up, no good. And Russell Dick had a piece of it, and Frisky stole it. Oh, Henchman looking for the offensive foul. Not that time. There's DeWitt for 3.
Good look.
Good look.
Didn't
Couldn't get
go.
it. Aaron Nash got the rebound for Haines. Oh, bad pass. Stolen away by Dibdahl. Travis will slow it down. Willie, nope, he drives into the lane, pulls up. Oh, great pass underneath.
Good block from behind.
Lindoff got blocked from behind by Jesse McGraw. And then I think they're going to call a foul on Frisky with a push from behind on the pump fake. So McGraw had the great block on the first one, but couldn't. McGraw came back, or rather Frisky came back and fouled Lindoff. Free throw up and good by Kamal Lindoff. Aaron Nash will sit down, and checking in will be Scholl. Jason Scholl checks back in, so the lead is back to 16 now. As it looks like maybe Haines has weathered the storm here, or rather Huna's have weathered the storm at least for a couple minutes anyway. Second free throw up, no good. Ball's on the floor and picked up by Scholl from Haines. Off to Jesse McGraw. McGraw bounce pass ahead. Frisky up. We're going to have a whistle and a foul, and it's going to be on 1-3 or 2. Nope, it's going to be on Dibdahl.
It's Dibdahl's second foul.
So second foul on Travis Dibdahl. Going to the free throw line will be Andrew Frisky. Free throw is up and no good. Dunbar will check in and Buss will sit down for Haines. So the defending Class B champions trying to battle back here as they are down 16. They were down 24 at halftime, got to within 13. But it appears that Haines has weathered the, or rather Huna has weathered the storm for the moment. Second free throw good. It's back to 15. Across the timeline, Lindoff off to Henchman. Albert pulls up, 14-footer money down the lane. Good shot by Henchman. Here comes Stuart DeWitt, and Haines wants a timeout. Pass comes into Stuart DeWitt for Haines. Down low to Dunbar, spins in the lane. 8-footer left it short. The rebound comes down to Andy Gray for Huna. To Henchman. And he's fouled, and that's going to be 5 on Frisky. As Andrew Frisky picks up his 5th personal foul. And Daniel Martin will check in for Haines. The fans give Frisky a good round of applause. Russell Dick walks over and they shake hands.
Well, Frisky ended with 17 points. He's the leading scorer for Haines. So leading scorers for each team are sitting on the bench.
Shot is up and good by Henchman, as that's Frisky and Nate Strong for Huna. 82-64, the lead 18 at 5:05. Second free throw up, no good. Rebound, Dibdahl left it short. And the rebound comes down to Haines. Here comes Stuart DeWitt. Off to Scholl. Scholl for 3. Back rim, no good. Rebound, I think we're going to have a reaching foul on Daniel Martin as he reached in and grabbed Travis Dibdahl on the arm.
It's his 4th.
Both teams in the double bonus. Boy, the problem, Lyman, with getting down 24 points is you know you're going to make a run in the second half, but takes a lot out of you trying to play defense and play offense at the same time when you're down that far.
That's right. Gold medal adopted the high school and college rule on free throws of shooting 2 after 10, and The old days, they just kept it 1-1, but it got to be, it was just teams just fouled the entire rest of the game. And so they had to put a stop to that.
Second free throw is up, and it's also good. And, of course, the colleges have gone to that same rule now, so it certainly helps if you're going to just reach and grab. Down in low. Shot up. Oh, great check by Dibdahl that time as he anticipated Dunbar's defense. Drive DeWitt. I think Stewart got a piece of Andy Gray. Is that going to be 5 on Stewart DeWitt, Lyman?
Yes. Sure
so
is.
Stewart DeWitt fouls out. That's his 5th personal foul.
He leaves with 6 points.
And not a typical game for Stewart DeWitt, boy. He just, for some reason.
He really hustled, but his shot wasn't there, and I think that disconcerted him a little bit.
Yep, just couldn't get into a normal offensive flow. So we'll shoot 2 now. Andy Gray at the line. Free throw up and good. So Haines was able to get it down to 13, but Huna stretched it back out to 21 again. Second one's up, back rim, no good. Rebound off Dunbar, and it'll be out of bounds to Huna.
No luck.
Nope, so Huna will advance to play Cake at 5:30 on Thursday. And we got a whistle and a jump ball.
That's a good call.
Scholl had his hand right on top of that ball, and Henchman's feet hit the ground. And that'll be the winner's bracket game. 5:30 on Thursday. That should be a barn burner between Huna and Cake. And the loser of this game, which is game number 12, will move to tomorrow night's game against the winner of Yakutat and Klawock. And that game is coming up at 8:30 tonight. Spin into the lane. Russell Dick knocks the ball loose. Whistle, and we're going to have...
I believe just out of bounds.
I think that the ball was knocked out of bounds by Dunbar as he kind of reached in and slapped it loose.
Yeah, Travis says, oh, I thought she called a foul. No, we aren't shooting any more fouls. Let's get this game over with.
That's right.
But they're going to still keep it clean.
Lindoff to Henchman.
And it has not been a dirty game. There have been a lot of fouls, but it has not been a dirty game.
And we have a timeout before
he called
Henchman
timeout
hit
as
the
he was
floor.
falling down.
That was a great play by Henchman to save the turnover. So at the 4:04 mark, 85-64, we'll be back with more from the JD High Gym in 60 seconds.
You're watching Gold Medal Basketball on KHEH, brought to you by Cluckwan Incorporated, an Alaska Native corporation with statewide interests in construction, mining, forest products, marine transportation, and tourism. Cluckwan Incorporated welcomes players and fans to the 55th annual Gold Medal Tournament. By Shattuck & Grumman, Juneau's premier insurance agency, specializing in quality insurance products at competitive rates. Insure and be sure with Shattuck & Grumman Insurance. By Valley Lumber and Building Supply. It's never been easier than now to find the products and services you're looking for at Valley Lumber. Whether you're buying a tape measure, updating your kitchen, or need an entire house package delivered to your job site, Valley Lumber is small enough to provide the friendly, personalized service you deserve and big enough to bring you the variety and selection you need. Valley Lumber on Old Dairy Road in Juneau. We're your home team. Stop by or call us today. Gold Medal Basketball is also brought to you by these other Southeast fans and businesses. Carpet Connection, the Nugget Alaskan Outfitter, Southeast Furniture Warehouse, Martha's Flowers, Outdoor Headquarters, Tongass Regional Eye Clinic and Glacier Optical, AEL&P, and Gas and Go Petro Express.
Lindoff brought the ball inbounds, and it was stolen away by Scholl. Scholl drives, and we're going to have an offensive foul on
Jason Scholl, his 4th.
Jason Scholl, so he picks up his 4th personal foul. Good defensive position by Travis Dibdahl again. 85-64. So even after a good defensive play, they turn it right back over. Russell Dick handles the basketball. Goes down in the corner to Lindoff. Lindoff, 17-footer, left it short. Rebound, Johansson up, no good. Gets his own rebound. Goes up, left it short again.
And Travis Dibdahl on the foul.
Dibdahl over the back.
His 3rd foul.
So Dibdahl picks up his 3rd. And Is it going to be Jeff Charbroy or Luck going to the free throw line? Looks like it's going to be Daniel Martin going to the free throw line.
Well, Haines has hit only one of their last 14 shots from the field, but they've been at the free throw line a lot.
Boy, and a lot of those shots have been rush jobs under heavy pressure. Martin free throw up. Missed it.
Well, the players are just going through the motions now.
Yeah, with 3:25 to go. Second shot is up, and it's good. So the lead's now 20 at 85-65. So Travis Dibdahl will bring it up across the timeline for Huna. Drives down the lane, scoop shot up, left it short. Russell Dick tips once, no good. Rebound, Daniel Martin tipped it out of bounds for Haines, so it'll be out of bounds to Huna. So Adam Lee is going to check in, and Albert Henchman will sit down. As with 3:11 to go, we'll see some more subs coming off the bench for Huna, I'm sure. Pass comes in, reverse layup by Dibdahl. He left it short, and the rebound comes down to Martin for Haines. Scholl says, let's run it. They just need to get some shots up now. To Martin. Martin looking for Sweet. Drives to the baseline, reverse layup, and he's going to be held by Kamal Lindoff.
It's his second foul.
So Lindoff picks up his second personal foul. And Charlie Wright gets ready to check in for Huna. But going to the free throw line will be Daniel Martin.
He had all 4 of his free throws the first half and only one of 3 this half. He nails that one.
He nails this free throw, so the lead is now 19 at 85-66. Well, with 2:49 to go, we'll see if Haines has one more push, but I don't think so, Lyman. I think this one might be over. Second free throw's up and good, 85-67. 18-point lead. Pass comes out on top to Russell Dick. Off to Adam Lee. Lee drives baseline, double team, dishes it into Johansson. Charbroy knocks the ball loose for Haines, but it's picked back up by Wright. In the corner to Lindoff, and he hits a three-pointer. 88-67. Russell Dick will sit down, and Trevor Hill will check in for Huna. So the Huna reserves are going to finish this one up the last 2.5 minutes, and they're up by 21. Martin. Off to Larry Sweet Jr. He knocks down the three. Nice shot by Sweet. The lead is 18, 88-70. Adam Lee bounce pass baseline to Trevor Hill. Hill double teamed. Comes back out on top to Lindoff. Lindoff up off the glass. Nice move by Kamal Lindoff. Moved the ball left to right to get it around Charbroy. The lead back to 20. 90-70 to the baseline. Jump pass inside to Scholl. He comes back out on top. Baseline, there's Martin. Martin back to Scholl. Scholl for three. Over and off. Sweet tried to run it down, but Lindoff picks it up for Huna. Minute 35 to go in this ball game. Lee faked the three, moved into the lane. Off to Johansson. Little short 8-footer, no good. Battle for the rebound. Comes up to Larry Sweet Jr. They're telling Adam, back off. No fouls now. Just run the clock. Scholl drives down the lane. Shot up, no good. We're going to have a whistle and a foul.
Trevor Hill, I believe.
And Trevor Hill picks up his second personal foul.
I'd like to dedicate this to Dottie Johansson. It's a mother of Paul Johansson. She's in the hospital. We want to wish you well from the team.
Okay, and one of the Huna players comes up and says that be sure that Paul Johansson's mother, Dottie Johansson, who's listening in the hospital, they want to dedicate this game to her. And so, Dottie, we hope you are feeling well and getting better. So a big hello and a dedication from the Huna team. 90-71. Battle on the floor. And Scholl and Charlie Wright are battling for it. And I think they got Scholl on the foul. They shake hands, said, sorry, buddy, as we were just still battling, and that's going to be 5 on Scholl. But as hard as they were battling, they both had good sportsmanship as they both kind of picked each other up and slapped hands.
Scholl leaves with 3 points for the game.
90-71, a minute 8 to go, and Charlie Wright will be at the free throw line. But Scholl battling to the end, not willing to concede anything. Wright, first free throw is up and no good.
He hit both of his the first half.
Second free throw is up and good. So he knocks down the second one, and the lead back to 20 at 91-71. Minute 6. Down inside they go to Charmbroy. Up off the glass. Nice move for Jeff. Basket's good. 91-73. Adam Lee driving towards the bucket. Took his eye off the ball for a second and bounced it off of his foot. So Haines could cut into the lead again, but it's just going to be too little too late right now.
We're under a minute.
Nash inside. Bad pass stolen away. Nash steals it back, gets it off to Dunbar. Dunbar goes up. Oh, I wanted to see him dunk.
Slipped off his hand.
I think he was going to dunk that one, but it did. You're right. 91-75. Nash, another great steal. Oh, bad pass stolen away. Back the other way. Lee, shoot the three, Adam. Charlie Wright will shoot the three. Got it. Nice shot, Charlie Wright. Knew the fans wanted Lee to shoot that three, but Wright got it. So the lead back to 19, 94-75. Bounce pass, baseline, Nash. Behind his back, there's Dunbar for three, no good. Rebound. Here comes Adam Lee for Huna. Lead pass ahead to Johansson, and he's hammered by Jeff Charmbroy. Jeff says, nope, you're going to have to get this one from the free throw line with 6 seconds to go. (94-75), 6 seconds to go.
Lots of free throws in this game. Huna's shooting their 44th and 45th free throws, and Haines shot 31.
Shots up and good, 75 free throws. That's not... You're right, that's a lot of free throws, Leibman. Second shot is up, and it's also good. So Johansson hits a pair, and the lead back to 21 at 96-75. Dunbar off Martin. He'll shoot the three at the buzzer, and it's good.
It's good.
So count it.
They counted it.
So the final score, Huna 96, Haines 78.
You're watching Gold Medal Basketball on KHEH, brought to you by Cluckwan Incorporated, an Alaska Native corporation with statewide interests in construction, mining, forest products, marine transportation, and tourism. Cluckwan Incorporated welcomes players and fans to the 55th Annual Gold Medal Tournament by Shattuck & Grumman, Juneau's premier insurance agency, specializing in quality insurance products at competitive rates. Insure and be sure with Shattuck & Grumman Insurance. By Valley Lumber and Building Supply. It's never been easier than now to find the products and services you're looking for at Valley Lumber. Whether you're buying a tape measure, updating your kitchen, or need an entire house package delivered to your job site, Valley Lumber is small enough to provide the friendly, personalized service you deserve and big enough to bring you the variety and selection you need. Valley Lumber on Old Dairy Road in Juneau. We're your home team. Stop by or call us today. Gold Medal Basketball is also brought to you by these other Southeast fans and businesses. Carpet Connection, the Nugget Alaskan Outfitter, Southeast Furniture Warehouse, Martha's Flowers, Outdoor Headquarters, Tongass Regional Eye Clinic and Glacier Optical, AEL&P, and Gas & Go Petro Express.